folks? I'm James and Steve here at Mustard Slinger Sports, coming to you again from Amon G Carter Stadium, Steve, where today OU Sooners are going to be taking on the 21st ranked TCU Horned Frogs in a matchup that's going to be their first Big 12 game.
Yeah, James. Well, looking at this game about a month ago, we thought this was probably going to be the biggest game of the year for the Big 12. You had preseason rankings number 1 and number 2 here, OU and TCU, and now a lot of things have changed. We've seen TCU struggle at times with South Dakota State. We saw them lose in person here at Arkansas in double overtime. And also we saw OU stumble in their first game against Houston and just get embarrassed at home against Ohio State. Both of these teams need to win bad, and their playoff hopes are pretty much gone at this point, James, but they still have hopes of winning the Big 12.
Right, yeah, and OU does have a chance to do that because it is a clean slate starting right now for all the teams on this. Also talking about that and everything, going back to the OU thing and everything, like you said, this was supposed to be the number 1 and number 2 teams in here, but now we've got an OU team that's lost 2 of their first 3 games. You've got a TCU team that's 3-1 a quarter of the way through their season. We look at the other things that are happening in the Big 12 before we come down today and everything. We talked about at Big 12 Media Days, this was a conference in turmoil, and maybe, depending on what shapes out with this game today, we could see some more turmoil in the Big 12.
Yeah, currently at the moment, Baylor is looking like the best team of the year so far in Big 12, and they're down by 2 touchdowns to Iowa State. And we have Oklahoma State and Texas, who look like they've shown some promise at times, and at the moment, Texas is down by 2 scores against Oklahoma State. So it looks like this might be conference this year where the winner might have 2 losses, and who's ever higher ranked at the time and has a tiebreaker that wins.
Right, and it could end up being something like that too. But you've got this Texas team. They did beat Notre Dame. The Notre Dame was definitely, we could say now, getting into an overranked team for the season. OU's got the losses to top 10 teams in Ohio State and Houston. So it looks a little bit better for those 2 losses that they do have.
Yes.
The only thing they can hope is those other teams that are up there in the top 10 get a couple of losses to go.
Exactly, James. They need a little bit of help. The one thing here we need to see today is from the 2 quarterbacks, Kenny Hill and Baker Mayfield. They share a lot of similarities in their ability to hit you with their feet and with their arm. But we've also seen at times a lot of boneheaded play out of the 2 of these guys. Kenny Hill throwing picks, not really showing that he's really fully focused. You got Baker Mayfield, who's trying to make too much happen, always going for the home run, hero play, scribbling out of the pocket, throwing down the field. Bob Stoops has talked about he wants him to take on what the defense gives him and play a little bit more conservative at times. And you don't need to win the game on every play.
Right, well, and also, too, it looks like Lincoln Riley's running an entirely different offense than he was at the end of last year with that. Granted, you don't think this loss of Sterling Shepard would be that hard on it, but, this receiving corps really hasn't stepped up to do anything where they could open up the running game.
No, and the running game hasn't been bad at times. They were averaging 7 yards per rush against Houston. Bailed on it because they were a little bit down and were passing the ball too much. Same kind of story against Ohio State. Joe Mixon was averaging about 8 yards per carry against Ohio State, but they had to get away from the run a little bit because they were down by 2+ scores.
Well, now the big thing is for this game for TCU is the question is defense going to establish something early? Because if OU comes out and they're able to establish the run early, it's not going to look good for this Horned Frog team.
No, it's not. And then, but the one thing going for TCU is Kenny Hill in this passing game. One consistent we've seen with the OU defense in the Houston and Ohio State game is that you can pick on these OU corners when they're one-on-one. Back shoulder fades in the red zone will be big for Kenny Hill and these big receivers.
And that seems like a pass that Kenny Hill's kind of struggled with at times to throw. So it will be interesting to see something with that. You got any predictions for the game before we get out of here?
Yeah, I normally like to call these high-scoring games, and I really do think this one will be high-scoring. I like to think OU will come out on top 45-40, or it could be the other way around, TCU 45-40. I think whoever has the ball last, and yeah, pretty much will win the game.
All right, we'll see you after this with all the highlights.